Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back. Kelly with Droid Live. And we're taking a look quickly at the Samsung Galaxy S4 wireless charging kit, if you will. So we've got the charging pad, and then this is the back cover here. So it's been available for a couple weeks now. I believe stock kind of goes in and out depending on where you're buying it from. But we thought we'd give it a look just so you guys could see sort of the thickness added to the device, the basics of how it works, and you know, just some overall impressions. So first thing we'll look at here is the back cover. So you can see it's got all the pins in place so it can actually wirelessly charge your device. And then you'll notice before you put it on the device, you can see that there's sort of a hump here. It's definitely going to add a little bit of thickness to it. So this little piece of plastic on here I'm going to go ahead and pull off. But it's got, well, it feels a little stickier right now. Maybe it's because I just pulled that plastic off, but the back feels a little bit, I guess I should say it feels less slippery than the standard back. So this back should work with any version of the Galaxy S4. It doesn't matter which carrier you're on. This is an AT&T version. But you know, it shouldn't matter if you have Verizon, T-Mobile, Sprint, what have you. So actually, before we throw it on the phone, here's the difference in these back sides. You can see there's definitely a difference there, right? You've got the wireless charging cover here, and this is just the regular one. This is obviously incredibly flexible. I don't know that you would necessarily want to get flexing this bad boy too much since it's supposed to do the charging for you. So there you go, differences there. So we'll set that aside, toss this on. Should go on with just a couple of clicks around the outside. No problems there. Okay, so it's on, and right away, again, it does add a little bit of thickness. You can see, and I actually kind of like this a little bit, the camera's actually recessed in there a little bit. So you actually do get a little bit of protection for your camera lens with this charging back on there. For those familiar with the regular back, the camera actually humps out a little bit, and every time I set the phone down, I'm worried that I'm going to start scratching the lens cover there. So it's kind of nice actually to offer a little bit of protection. If I set this down now, it shouldn't scratch or anything. We can see the flash is also embedded a little bit in there. But otherwise, it does add a little bit of thickness, but you know, in your hand, you're really not going to notice. And if anything, it feels a little bit better just because it gives you a little more of a pillow feel while it's in your hand. So not a big difference, but definitely noticeable if you just take a look at it. So anyways, this is the pad. And there's also a sticker on here we'll go ahead and remove. And the basics here are you've got a soft touch pad with a big Samsung logo. Set your phone on there and it should start charging as long as you have the wireless charging back. So here's the bottom. It's sort of got a rubber grip on there, so it shouldn't slide too much. If you look around the sides, there is nothing except on the top. You do have a micro USB plug, so it should work with any charger, though I'm sure there's a recommended voltage or something like that. And then this looks like what appears to be a light, and I haven't even plugged this in yet, so I'm actually not familiar. So let's go ahead and do that now. Let's go ahead and plug this bad boy in. All right, so sure enough, it actually is a light. So you've got power to it. This is seriously all you need to do. And it should start charging. And sure enough, we've got a new green light up top there. Twist that around so you can see it. The green light up there, and then the sort of charging status. Now, for some reason, I thought my device was fully charged. Yeah, it actually is. So it did give you a notification, a sort of wireless charging notification that tells you the battery percentage. And I'm going to leave that for a second just to see if, I don't know if you can tell, but the battery meter's on there says 100%. I'm kind of wondering if that's always on, if it's constantly telling you what's going on or not, if that'll go away. But anyways, that's pretty much it. Now you can do this with your phone on or off. I just happen to have the phone off. Oh, and there the screen actually did turn off. So you've got the status light up there that shows you your phone's fully charged. You've also got the green light up here showing you that it's charging. And that's pretty much it. There's not a whole lot else going on there. You attach a wireless back to it. You set it on a pad that has power, it charges. It's pretty simple, kind of cool. The back will run you $40. So just for this back piece alone, $40. The pad by itself is $50, I believe. Now you could find this cheaper in other places, but Samsung's selling it directly. We're looking at $40 here, $50 here, so $90 for the pair if you're really interested that much in wireless charging. So anyways, we'll post some pictures at the site. Ooh. That was dangerous. We'll post some pictures at the site, let you guys sort of get a closer look at this backside. So anyways, we're Droid Life. Check us out. Peace.